Alrighty, let's see. Oh, hey y'all. Let me grab one more thing. Hi everyone. I hit live even though I wasn't still fully ready. But I know I was a few minutes late. Oh dang it. My headphone case broke, dang it. The zipper thing got all funny. Split. Damn it. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hey y'all. How's the sound on this one? I think it's on my headphones at first here. I have to go change that. Hey Harold, hey, got Julie, Greg, Jared, hey y'all. Ma is getting set up here and will be on shortly. We're gonna do a little bit of random crafting today. Let me get these turned on for the laptop. Oh no, don't tell me the beats are dead. Oh man, so underprepared today. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Apparently those ones died. I'll plug them in real quick, and we'll maybe deal with that later. Well, let's get you guys set up and show you what I'm doing here. Flip the camera around. We're working with, whoa, I'm mirrored. Oh, what the heck? No, don't mirror the camera. Go to settings, camera, no mirror. There we go. Okay. So I got just a little tray here. I just have my little drip system. I got my foot pedal, my Dremel thing set up here. And let me turn on some lights. Oh yeah, how's the sound though? Is the sound okay with this microphone? At least till I get Ma on. I might have to switch headsets. I know it gets a little funny here. Let's turn this on. Ooh, going to the show in Tucson? Are they going? Love me some Tucson. Hey Romania, how's it going? Brenda, welcome, welcome. Just a little slow getting set up today. Ma will be joining us very shortly. And then I may very well have to switch headsets then. Let's see if this one sounds better. What you gotta get the adapter for? Love it. Sorry guys, to be real with you, so about 1 o'clock rolled around. It's 2 now. It's supposed to get started at 2. And at about 1 o'clock, I was like, cool, I'm pretty much ready to go live. I'm gonna just hang out with my dogs and kick back and relax. And I kind of fell asleep. And I woke up 2 minutes before my live was supposed to start. So I'm like, scrambling, running around, trying to get stuff ready. And here we are. Anyway, let's get you back. Change it, put you over on this other mount here. There we go. A little bit closer. Perfection. All right, Daniel. Hey, how's it going? Got Daniel Rocks, or Daniel's Rocks, rather. Proto. Phil's is the best. And I used to work at Phil's and got this hoodie and some other stuff while working there. No longer do, but I sure do love that coffee. Which reminds me, I was supposed to go pick up another pound today. I might be done just in time and have to go do that as soon as I'm done streaming here. Because I ran out of coffee. But what we're working on today, I will show you while we're waiting for Ma to come in. I've got a whole bunch of nacre shells. So, you know, they've got the nice natural flash to them there. Nacre's got that beautiful little kind of golden sheen on these ones. Some of them are a little more gold than the other. But what I'm doing here is they look a lot like, wait, where'd it go? This on one side. So what I've been doing today is cleaning them up a bit by removing all of that gunk and making them look more like this. So there's one I already did. That's the one I'm currently working on. And this one will be next. Now, it looks all kind of bronzy or almost metallic shimmer shine to it. It is not pyretized or anything. Got kind of a brushed, shiny appearance because the first thing I tried on it was this wire brush on the Dremel. And I tried that guy, but it did not really remove much. It just kind of gave it a weird shine. Like semi-shined it up a little bit there. Like a false pyretized brass look. So took that brush off and we switched to a sanding drum. And the actual sanding drum here, that one did a really good job at cleaning these up a fair bit. So we're going to do the same here. I might adjust a couple of my lights here because I realize I have them right above the camera setup now. So they're kind of not shining quite as well as I'd like. Move this one about. Might help a little bit. Let's see. Shadow's weird. No, we're good. Okay. Let me see who else has popped here. Popped in here rather. Jason, welcome, welcome. Alaskan Assassin, what's up, bro? Oh, my pressure's off. That's right. I gotta pump my little thing here. Pump water. Hey, Jeff. If I didn't already say hi, I saw you in here while I was getting ready. Oh yeah, let's put on a little bit of background music. I thought about playing non-streamable stuff, but I didn't really want this getting taken down. I knew it'd get copyright, but it's like, I'll just put on Spotify in the background. No. Let's go to background music. Do a little something here. How about this guy? Ooh. Wee bit of echo. Oh, I don't have my respirator on. Let me just quickly throw my mask on. Just while I'm grinding these away heavily with the sanding drum here. Not a whole ton of water. I am wearing my mask for sure. Let me see. I had comments not showing there. Hey, Rich. Whoop. Shift that one a bit. Oh, this one's starting to come apart. Dang it. Well, it was a used one. I might need to get a new drum on there. Alright, pop my headphone or respirator off real quick. See what I may have missed. Been a minute since I've been live. I have to remember, okay, look at the chat, see who's here. Hopping a little bit tonight. Hey everybody. Machine Head I missed. Welcome in. I think maybe a few other people up first. Rocky Mountain Brad, what's up? Missed him up there. Alright, scroll up real quick. I'm just checking to see if Ma had joined us. So it looks like this one's getting pretty worn out, especially along the tips. So I might try to use a little more of the middle of this. It's still got some grit on there, but making some pretty good progress. That one was half covered when I started, although it did chip a little bit right there. It's okay, I can reshape it either with the Dremel or on the, whatchamacallit. Hey, there's Ma. So we got Ma. Let me add her. How's it going?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. How you been?
I've been okay. It's been so long since I've talked to you and hung out with you and all that
I know, right?
jazz.
I've not been around the YouTube world as much lately. I've just been quite busy with school and work, so it's awesome to be back for a minute.
Fair enough. I just realized I need to take my hat off because I can barely hear you, and I'm like, why is it so quiet? It's because you've got ear flaps over your ears.
Yeah, I don't have my normal setup going right now. Ooh, yeah, this is kind of peeling off a little easy. But yeah, I don't have my normal microphone and headphone setup going right now on my other laptop, so trying something a little different.
Okay. How was Mexico?
Oh, it was great. It was so fun going down there. So for those who don't know, these shells are from my trip to Mexico. Did collect a bunch of shells. Did get some agates, although a bunch were confiscated at the airport.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. They
Why?
took a bunch of my agates while I was leaving. Oh, for sure the people just liked rocks and they were sitting there picking through them and took the best ones. I had found a nice mossy agate that had really good chalcedony with fortifications and nice mossy plumes in there, and they took that one. They took all the best ones out of my bag, but then left me with the rest. And they're like, oh, too many rocks, they could be used as a weapon, they claimed. And I'm like, so why are you taking some and not others?
So, yeah, basically you've got the rockhounds working at the confiscation station.
Yep.
They're like, thanks for the work for me, bro.
They didn't even look at the shells. I had 2 big bags full of shells, and they glanced at them, set them to the side. They saw the rocks and dumped out the bag of rocks, and he went through them one by one, picking out. It literally just looked like he was picking out the ones he liked. So messed up. I wasn't gonna try and fight anything though, and have him take all my rocks. They still let me keep some.
Fair enough.
They're kind of.
What are you gonna do with the shells? Do you know?
Yeah, so a few various things. I'm gonna shape some of them. Like this one would be a nice kind of make it a bit of a teardrop or something. Just classic teardroppy, ovally pendant. Drill a little hole maybe where this discoloration is.
That's a good idea.
But with a whole bunch of them, just maybe shape them up a little if needed. Drill holes in them for my buddy to sell. he's from Mexico, and he has a little table out here where he sells a lot of crafts of stones and even shells and other things from Mexico. So might make a bunch for his table and let him sell them.
Very nice. Yeah, I think you've shown us a couple of the things he's been selling. Is he selling some of your
Yeah,
earrings too? I think.
yeah. Sold
That's
some
cool.
earrings. I made a petrified palm wood pendant recently. That's on his table. Made
Very
a
nice.
handful of cabs I've been giving him, and then he'll do some sort of wrap on
Dry
them and
wrap
then
them or
sell the
something?
wrapped ones. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, missing a few things here. I keep forgetting to look at chat. Haven't done this for so long. I forget. There's the
Just a little. So you're home for a while, I take it now?
yeah. I've got school and work. No more vacations planned until potentially this summer. I may or may not be going to like a wedding.
Are you gonna go to
We'll
Tucson this year,
see.
you think?
No, I don't think I'm gonna make it back this year. I'd really like to, but looking at the timeline, I'd have to drive down there on a weekend like I did last year and just get like a day down there. And I just don't know if I have it in me again this year.
That's fair. That's a long haul. Especially if you can only stay for a little bit.
Yeah, last time I had like a 3-day weekend. I went down, did one day at the show, and then did one day with Julie and Brian, and then did
Yeah, I
the
remember
third
that.
day at a gold show in Quartzsite, which looking back, like it was fun and all. I kind of glad I went and met some people, but I would have rather
For
had gone back to Tucson for another day instead of going to the gold show maybe. Although I got to meet a friend in the community who I've known for a little while, so that was kind of cool.
That's nice. I mean, that kind of makes all of it worth it. It's like even if you didn't end up getting a bunch of stuff you like, if you got to hang out with people you like, that's a win.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'd end up spending money that I don't need to.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
I think that that's just the danger of it.
yeah,
How can you how can you not?
exactly. I spent definitely more than I planned on last time and still have pallets and still a few boxes, not pallets, but a few flats full
Full
of
of
stuff
flats,
from it.
right? Yeah, you'll get to them. Maybe you could have your friend sell some of those, or
He
is he
doesn't
just
move
more
a
into
whole
doing like
lot.
jewelry stuff?
Yeah, more some people come by and look at the jewelry, but when we put out big rocks on his tables, not a lot sell. I put out a few specimens and rocks on his table from time to time, but they'll sit there for months on end compared to the jewelry pieces.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, well, that was actually pretty nice. I got most of it off just picking it off with this diamond bit before attacking it with the sandpaper, so
I've
it
never
may
done
take.
anything with
Yeah, I've never done anything with like this before. This is just me experimenting and diving in
I
head
mean,
first and seeing what works.
I've made some triplets with some abalone, but I haven't really like. I'd love to do some like inlay and that kind of stuff. I don't know if you saw Beth did a really pretty inlay piece that she put on the Discord.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to do some
I've
of that
been wanting.
eventually.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do intarsia and inlay. I finally got the flat lap back out after months of not using it, and was trying to get the intarsia fence set up from Jared because I told him months ago that I'd
Oh right, because
make a
you got
review.
fences.
What's that?
I was saying, yeah, you got the fence for it, but you haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet.
Yep. And so like I've been saying forever that I'd get around to making a video and a review, and then I just hadn't had any time to do any lapidary, so that never happened.
Right. Well, hopefully you'll have a little bit more time now.
Yeah, or when I get a little bit of time, I'm like, oh, I don't want to jump into the intarsia now. I'm just going to polish a few stones real quick.
Oh, sure. And you can always work on that kind of stuff in stages.
Yeah. Harold, for these shells, I've got a few different ideas in mind. We're gonna make some wire wrapped pieces, put some holes in some of them for like pendants. I'm gonna shape some of them into like small circles, use them for either like inlay or wire wrapping. Like imagine just a small circular piece of this or something is like on the back of a ring that's wire wrapped maybe. Got some nice flash to them.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah, very golden. So, a handful of different ideas. I've got a big bag of them, quite a few to work with.
That's nice to have like a bunch of material. You can experiment with it.
Exactly. Like the first two, I just went straight in with the Dremel, but now if I can pick them apart and then just lightly sand down the parts that need it, I'll have a lot less sanding to do.
Oh. Have you tried to season like just a straight up piece of like wet dry sandpaper, just rubbing it?
No, not yet. These are like the first three I've done. Oh, you weren't here at the start of the
I think that'd be
stream.
good for some finesse.
That's right. I forgot you weren't here at the start. So
Yeah,
I've done.
I was literally like sitting here waiting. When's he gonna start? And then I decided to check, and we were already doing it.
Oops. Yeah. These are the first two I did. This one I did before the stream with the little sandpaper drum on my Dremel. This whole thing was covered in the gunk. And then
Right.
this one was half done at the start of the stream, and I did this area of it and chipped that little bit at the start of the stream, and then you joined and I was peeling it all off this one, which was this whole side was entirely
Right.
gunked up and brown.
Do you know what kind of critters were in there? What kind of shell? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I've got some of the bigger whole ones. I can't remember exactly what they were, but you see a lot of people down there shucking them and eating them. They're like oysters or something down there.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of people diving for them on the beaches, and they'll dive, collect a whole bunch of them, throw a pile of shells on the beach, and there was a couple guys that came by, like, just found some big whole ones, and they're just throwing all their stuff up on the beach, and then came up, they ate a bunch of them they just caught, like, right there on the beach for their lunch. And then they left, and they were gone, and after, like, a little while, I went over and looked and just picked up a whole bunch of the shells they left behind. Not a whole bunch, like 4 or 5 of the really big ones. Yeah, like, why not?
Work for.
In fact, here, I've had them soaking in soap water in the other room. I'm gonna go grab a few more. Show you guys some of the other shells.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, I guess I could get some of the agates here too. I'll show you some of the pretty chalcedony in those. The ones I gotta keep at least. Down there. I got a couple big bins here full of the agates in the shells. All just soaking soapy soap water. I didn't really want to soak them in anything too aggressive since they are shells. I didn't want to use like a acid or cleaner or vinegar, you know, obviously. Some of them will dissolve.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the best thing to use for stuff like that. But I would definitely think it would be good.
Yeah, I've just had them soaking all morning in soap water. And I cleaned them a bit when I got home too, but I pulled them out today, and one of the 3 bags had a little bit of a what you could call an oceany smell to it. So it's like, you're getting cleaned a little bit better, that's for sure. So yeah, as an example, here's one of the 3 bins. And this one has some larger shells. Got a couple good big shells in this guy. This one was really cool.
What area of Mexico did you guys go to?
Puerto Vallarta.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple really cool, handful of funky shells, cool shells. Lots of these. I got like 50 of these little snail shells. These guys are little snails, but I thought they looked kind of cool.
They do. It's pretty.
Some of them have like a nice mountainy pattern. This one, honestly, wish I'd found more like this guy, but
yeah, that's awesome.
And then let me see if I can find some of the cowrie shells. I only learned about those because I want to say it was Rick that informed me that these used to be used for currency.
Ooh. That's really cute. I love that one. I've seen those kind of shells, but not with those spots on it like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're raised, like they're thick bumps. Got quite a bit of texture to them.
Right.
A couple more in here. Oh, here's a bigger one with a crack, unfortunately. It doesn't really have any texture, but I'll left it in there. Yeah, lots of interesting.
Is it like the same kind of animal, and it's just like when they grow, the little spots aren't as raised or something?
I don't know, or just a different species, but similar. So it's like the same shape of shell, but smoother. Yeah. Lots of fun shells, though. Flash. And then tons of the little ones. I liked these ones a lot. I kept calling them tangerines because they had weird pinks and oranges. But look at these shells. These ones are a little different.
Whoa. Those colors are great.
Yeah. And let's see if I can get a good angle on the light here. Let's move this up. Just a little closer light. Okay, so look at this one. If you look really close, you can see what I mean with like tangerines. It looks like a little slice of an orange.
Oh, yeah. It looks like, it totally looks like, or like a little mandarin orange.
Yeah.
It's totally got that exact texture. Wow,
Yes.
So cool.
Really weird, but I found a whole bunch of those shells. This side's not so pretty on all of them. Like the outside's kind of flat.
Maybe you grind down into it a little bit.
Yeah, they're pretty thick. I might try that on some, but yeah, these ones are pretty cool.
Total little orange slice in that one. It's even orange.
Right? Hey Ryan, how's it going? I keep forgetting chat. There's people. Oh yeah, and they probably got that same dumb music playing. Can you hear the music?
A little bit. I mean, yes, I can hear it. It's not super loud or anything.
It doesn't play it for me, which is the silliest thing. It plays it for everyone, like even guests, but not me.
That's weird because you need to be able to like know if the volume is too loud or anything.
Right. Oh, there was a question on what you're cooking up here, Ma.
Let's see if I can get the lighting to cooperate here. I put some tourmalines between 2 pieces of quartz, and I'm making a little. See, I can dry this out a little. It doesn't look. It's like water gets in there, and you can't really tell what it's supposed to look like. Ignore this up here. I doffed it and accidentally dripped some resin in there, so I'll have to dig that out. But yeah, it's subtle. but
I like
it's
it.
fun.
You always
Thank
do
you.
such unique, cool
I had tried
pieces.
Thank you. I had tried doing this before, and it had gotten tossed and cracked, and I was so mad at it. I ignored the idea for a couple months, and I just stopped being mad about it. So I decided I could try it again.
Oh, I remember you doing the other one. Did that one not get finished?
Yeah, if it was like this, it did not get finished. It got thrown, and the top cracked.
Oh,
So I
dang.
had to. But it's like, because the hardest thing with these is you have to polish the insides of the front and back before you can even start cabbing, you know? And so it's a whole production. Flat polishing, which you know how fun that is. So to even get to this point takes a good long while.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. You have some dedication, that's for sure. I wish I had the time to commit right now to Lapidary.
Yeah. I do too. I mean, I wish that everybody could just get to work what they're passionate about all the time.
One day I will get a little more time for it, hopefully. Although I keep telling myself that, but it seems like as time goes on, I'm just going to get busier. Going to have more school, more work, become more of an adult.
Especially since we've been doing school and work. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit. That's going to take up a lot of your time, but that'll be over eventually.
Can't I just be a kid again? Can I go backwards, please?
Please.
Can I? Oh no, I'm getting... Oh, there you are. You keep cutting out fairly bad.
I'm sorry, I don't know if that's me or what.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or the stupid StreamYard.
I'm not doing anything different than I ever do, but I honestly don't know how good the quality ever really is, so...
Well, how's everyone else doing? Did everyone here enjoy their holiday break? Anyone do anything crazy, wild?
My holiday was pretty chill.
What's that? What'd you do?
My holiday was extremely chill. It was just here with my husband and my parents. So, what about you? What did you do?
We just did the whole Mexico thing. We were in Mexico for Christmas, and then we got back just before New Year's, and we didn't do anything for New Year's because we were really tired from the trip. And my wife, unfortunately, was a little sick on New Year's Eve. Like, the last day of our trip, she'd gotten pretty sick, and then, unfortunately, came home and was sick for, like, the whole first week of being home.
Oh, no. She's feeling better now, though?
Yeah, a fair bit. It hit pretty hard. It was just, like, an intense cold. It wasn't COVID or flu. It was just, like, a very, very intense cold that lasted, like, over a week.
Right.
Yeah, everyone at my work is getting sick too. I don't know, maybe I'm just a carrier. I didn't get sick, but like almost everyone I work with has been out once or twice in the last 2 weeks.
There's some hope in those days. Stay nice and healthy.
Sorry, I can only half hear you sometimes when it gets a little fuzzy like that. Daniel says, mine was chill. Nothing exciting here for Greg. Family dinner. Christmas with the niece and nephew. Nice. Ryan, you get that spinning wheel of death figured out? Or did I say Ryan? Daniel.
It was doing that on my end as well. Like when I looked up it on YouTube, it was just frozen for a second. It seems to be fine now.
You know, they keep claiming my Wi-Fi is good, and then sometimes it's not. I run a test, and it claims to be like 1,000 megabits up and down. So it's like I have 1 gigabyte internet fiber, and my Wi-Fi speeds will test really high. But then whenever I'm actually doing anything, don't seem to ever have the actual connection when I'm on YouTube or gaming or anything.
They're always like that. They're like, oh yeah, look at your fantastic service we're providing you. Just kidding.
Yeah.
It's all on paper.
And maybe should have put on my Ethernet cable, but this one I'm sanding the edges a bit too. Super rough. But I'm going to call that about done. We'll polish a couple more. I guess I haven't polished any yet. So the other thing is, when they dry out, they're not always the most shimmery. Some of them get a slightly dull appearance.
Right.
So I am going to try some like polishing compounds.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you could probably even just with keep going up in grit on wet dry sandpaper and get it real shiny.
Yeah, I figured I'll just use, I've got a whole bunch of felt pads on the Dremel, and I'll just use some like diamond paste.
Oh yeah, do that.
Alright, sorry guys, there's some water on my camera, so I gotta wipe you off. Splashed y'all in the face, apparently. Signed up for the Wet and Wild ride. Right, let's get another one here. Something a little... See, like, yeah, this is big and gunky. Ooh, that's a lot to work off.
Yeah, for sure.
Some barnacles on it.
Before and after on that. That's so pretty. Man, Nacre is so pretty.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do this guy here. It's big, but it's only got a little bit to work off. And even this is rough. I could still sand this up and make that a little more pretty. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing with most of these, especially the big ones. Now this one's got a big dead spot. Yeah, we've got a big dead spot in it. Meh.
I don't know what I'm doing with half the stuff I end up getting. I'm like, oh, that'll be neat for something, and then you just kind of have to wait around till an idea pops into your head.
Right. Jump into this one next. Why not? Gotta do them all eventually.
I just am gonna have to be okay with it. I'll probably end up having to do a lot of this work again after it's live because I miss stuff.
Oh, no.
It's so easy to do stuff on a live, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to be okay. Because I just noticed like one side is much thicker than the other side. That'll drive you crazy, so. Guess it's better to make it more. Are you still working at the coffee shop at all?
Oh no, I left there months and months ago.
Were you for a little while doing both jobs?
Oh, hold on, you cut out. Was I doing what?
Both jobs? Were you doing both jobs at one point?
Oh no. Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved over to my new job. Well, what, 5 months ago now? It's been a minute. Time flies.
I didn't know how much of that was like you doing both, or if it was just like that quick thing at the beginning when you're putting in your notice or whatever.
Gotcha. Sense. Yeah. I had I guess only about a week or so overlap of both jobs.
Are you much happier at the new place?
Oh yeah. It's a much more relaxing job.
Okay, good. That's especially important if you're having to do work, for homework and stuff for school. You want to be able to like leave work at work.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need all that stress and drama to deal with and worry about.
Great. You were doing management stuff at the coffee shop, yeah?
Yeah, that's why it was probably so much worse, is just because I was shift lead level.
Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
They've fired multiple people since I left, like other managers and stuff.
Oh no.
It was destined to happen. Turns out I was helping hold that place together.
Yeah, I've definitely had jobs like that where you leave and nothing runs like it used to.
Oh yeah, I had a bunch of
I had
regular
one job. It's
customers.
the higher four.
Is that what?
Say that again?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
You were saying
I've
what?
had jobs where I was doing so much that when I left, they ended up having to hire more people to replace me.
Yep.
But that wasn't like me being super awesome. That was them taking advantage of me. You know?
Yeah, I have customers at my job now that were regular customers of mine at the coffee shop, and many of them had commented to me how the place is never as clean as when I was there, and I still go there from time to time, and I just buy my coffee to go make it home now because it is crazy how like filthy those kids are. I'm like, wow, this place used to be so
Yeah, no,
clean.
thank you.
What's that?
Yeah, no, I'm just agreeing with you. Like you're like,
Oh yeah.
oh, that's cool. You know, thanks.
Yeah, kind of crazy. That's one of my big qualms with fast food is like I've worked enough of it that if I can see a little bit of mess from the counter, I know how much worse it is back there too.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm glad that you're not having to deal with work. Are you enjoying school so far?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm just taking chemistry and pre-calculus. They're easy enough.
Oh, just, you know.
Well, I guess that drum is done.
Oh, yeah, that one gave up the ghost.
I don't know that they're wet, dry ones. That might be part of the problem.
Yeah, probably.
That's okay. I got a whole stack of them here.
Ah,
I'll put on another one. Y'all can watch very empty screens for a moment. Trying to figure out Jeff's message here. It's the lapidary equipment of a Gallagher show. I don't know if that was in reference to something one of us said before, or maybe what I was doing with like picking apart the shells.
I think I'm even worse at checking chat than you are. It has really been a while. I haven't been on a Makers thing in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't done one in months. I paid for StreamYard, I pay monthly, and I got my bill last month. I was like, dang, I don't even think I've used a stream. And then I got my bill this month. I was like, I went like a month and a half, I think, without using my StreamYard and still paying like $45 a month for it.
Right. Yeah, definitely. It's a good incentive, I guess, to do something with it.
Right.
Let's check and see if I can do next this. thought I'd check.
What's that?
Oh, I just noticed that I had messed up the girdle a bit, and I thought everything was perfect, so I'm just trying to fix it.
Hey, how's it going, Fem? Fem Mechanic?
Julie!
Julie popping in. Oh no, Daniel, I know who Gallagher the comedian is. I definitely know who he was talking about. I just didn't get it. Oh, I sprayed the camera. Oh, sprayed the camera like Gallagher with the hammer and the watermelon. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't piece that together. It's because I missed the timing of his comment.
Right. Yeah, that's important. Like, timing helps, the context helps everything.
Yeah, if I don't check chat for 5 minutes, that doesn't help.
Right.
Where are you at, Jeff? I'm sure out on the road. Whereabouts?
I wonder if Julie is going to Tucson this year.
Oh yeah, Julie, are you going to Tucson?
That little blob of resin I let you on the inside is driving me bonkers. But I'm going to have to dissolve that out.
And you just keep seeing it like a little bubble in the window there.
Well, and it's just I'm a little bit worried because it keeps me from getting the edges really smooth because there's like resin in the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I can get that out of there. Ooh, you know what I could use? I could use my wire brush and my Fordham and get that out, I bet. Let's try. We're going to do an experiment.
That's what the lounge is for.
Because I got it. Well, I need to do it before I keep going. And the only wire brush I have is so mangled. Oh, wait. Oops. Good. Found a newer one.
Newer.
But I bet this will work. When I used to use these for, I'd make jewelry with glass cabochons and photos, and I'd use these wire brushes to get the excess resin off of the edges of it. So I'm thinking this might be a similar situation.
Well, hopefully it works as well.
Let's find out. Because it's going to put crap on its coat, but it shouldn't affect it anyway.
Hey Sonia, how's it going?
I can at least get it away from the edges. And I also need to put my mask on. Oops. forgot it was dry.
Oops.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my mask on. I can turn my water off. I don't need to do that.
I've got my respirator hanging around my neck. I'm kind of not working these super intensely, and it's super wet, so at the moment I'm not bothering to wear it on the stream because it's hard to talk and take it off every time I want to say something.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. I was just like, oh, get that resin. It's actually a piece of tourmaline. Idiot. Okay. That knocked it back enough that I'll still be able to polish the edges really well.
Nice.
Okay. Feel better. Now I just got to get that metal off. Look at that little metal deposit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was
Gone.
saying at the start of the stream before you got here was I did go at these first with the wire brass brushes I have. And what it did is it took off some of the gunk.
Did it leave a texture?
It left a texture, but what it did is it took off some of the gunk and left the rest of it kind of bronzed or brassed, and it made it look like a falsely pyritized shell.
Yeah, it's like it gives it a little coating of the brass.
Yeah, kind of looked pyritized in a fake pseudo way, but almost wanted to leave it like that. But I was like, no, I want to get all that crud off of there.
Enough to leave. Yeah. All right. I might need to get acetone in there to get the rest of that off, but most of it, at least it's going to make it so that the edges are clean, and then I can dissolve that little bit out of it. It's okay. Messed up again. Yeah.
I just realized I was shaking the table real bad and looked up and saw my camera was like wobbling side to side. Hopefully I wasn't making y'all wobble too much.
Sorry, I'm just quiet. Have to focus just a little bit.
Yeah, like trying to level out some big bumps here to get the deep stuff out. It does remove a lot of texture from the shell. You guys can't see just how much I'm flattening it and removing a lot of texture, but luckily the nacre is solid throughout the entire shell, so it doesn't matter how much you remove, there's always nacre.
That's nice.
Yeah, it makes me kind of want to try some carvings, like how they do the little, it's quite common in Italy, they'll take shells or abalone and pearl and whatever and carve the, I forget what the woman's name is, but they carve that like lady into all the same pieces of jewelry.
You mean like a cameo?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, like a cameo. little relief impression. I want to try some different
Yeah.
styles, like some animals, like little try with some what, I don't know, an ammonite looking fossil looking some, or just go weird with it and just start carving like some UFOs and aliens and Bigfoots.
Hey, whatever you want to do, right? That's kind of fun. It's like when I was doing, there's a, here, I'll show you. There was a cab I was making, and I was drilling holes to put some CZs into it.
Yeah.
This guy. But there was a few of them that when I drilled the hole, it was like brown in the hole because it's that brown layer that's right there.
Oh
it's
yeah.
sloping back. Focus. And so it just made me think like stuff like this would be fun to do that kind of thing on too, like kind of purposefully uncover the layer underneath it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, missing a lot of chat there. Hi, Sonia. Let's see. What are you guys doing? Yeah, Muzz just making a pretty cool tourmaline encased piece. That's tourmaline with some other, like, what was it, quartz surrounding it?
Yeah, it's quartz on the back and front. The inside of the back and front have been polished. And then I set those in there and then cut out a cab.
Yeah, super cool.
It's a little tourmaline sandwich.
Wild Muzz style as usual.
Yeah. I'm like, I have a weird idea. Let's try that.
And then what I'm doing is I collected a whole bunch of shells with some nice nacre flash. What you see, the effect there, if you didn't know, is called nacre, N-A-C-R-E, or E-R? Sorry. But yeah, it's that little flashy effect you get within shells. And so I'm just cleaning off the gunk off the backside of a whole bunch of these and kind of sanding them down. This whole one was just pretty gunky when I started with it, and we're nearly done here.
So pretty.
Yeah, that's what we're up to at the moment, Sonia.
Yeah, what are you up to, Sonia?
Oh, she said, Ma, what are the shiny dots? Those were stones, faceted stones that she inlaid into the piece.
This? Oh,
in the
last one?
Tree with the stars, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is they're CZs. So sparkly, and I just set them. I drilled in far enough, and I used diamond flame bits so that it's the perfect shape for the little faceted stuff. And I just set them so that the girdle of them is below the surface, so nothing can catch them and pop them out. You know, so they're nice and in there. It's fun.
Very nice work. Yeah, Jeff, I need to probably.
That's just weird.
I'd probably need to try Mini before I try and do someone I know and get their likeness, because I have no carving skill as it is. I would probably butcher it so bad. Start with trying to do someone I know and end up looking like Ronald McDonald.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Just a big old cheesy smile, overdone, exaggerated facial clown features.
Mine would be terrible. Yeah, that's definitely a get your practice in kind of situation.
Yeah. I just shred another head off? Dang, okay, so these are definitely not made for being wet.
Yeah, the water's probably just
second one to pop right off. Yeah, the glue on the glue on the back is just coming right off in the water. Okay, so new method. We're gonna go to diamond bits.
I think maybe I chipped
oh no,
my quartz.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get some acetone and see.
Yeah.
It could just be.
Sorry. I was just trying to answer Sonia. I was not trying to talk over you, but yeah. Sonia, the shells and stuff are from Mexico. I went down to Puerto Vallarta over the Christmas Eve break And yeah, came back with a whole bunch of shells and rocks. As I wanted to do when I travel, I pick up the pretty rocks and shells. Oh yeah, wait. Let's take a little moment. Let's see, on StreamYard, can't you turn on a light now? Let's see, light. Is there not a button to turn on a light? Hold on, I swear there was. Let me try a little something here. I realize that music's on a loop, probably gets boring. Okay, I don't see the light button. Damn, I swear there was one. I'm tripping. Anyway, let me grab some of the rocks here and show you at least a few of the ones they didn't confiscate. So you can see they're not amazing, but they are like, you can see some basalt and chalcedony together. Some of them have a little bit of color. They're all a little mixture. You can, let's see, we'll get a couple of them real close here so that you can see the fortification. So let's see, this one, can kind of see it a little bit there. It's maybe not the best one. Because they took the best ones. Am I muted or did I lose you, Ma? Did I do something? It says my mic's going. It says Ma's not. I think maybe Ma muted because she's working. I hear nothing from you if you're talking, Ma. I think she's gonna try and come back and see. Okay, we'll see what happened. Does seem like she lost sound. But yeah, this one you can see a bit. Little chalcedony window in the back. This one's got a little druzy pocket. Little fortification there. Another little window on the back. So there's a lot of little ones like that. Oh man, they took all the ones like this except this little fragment. I had another big one that was like, I don't know, half my palm in size of this, and they took it. Look at this. Look at how cool that is. I found a big one. And they took it from me at the airport. See, there's the mossy agate. I was just finding these right on the beach. And then they stole them from me at the airport. Dude literally sat and picked through my rocks and picked out all the ones that were the best that he wanted. And left all these small so-so ones. Look at that one. That one's got baby fortification. Look at that. Wee little fortifications in there. That one's a funky bean. So these are super cool. No worries, Ma. If you're still lingering and can hear me. This one's kind of cool. They're all cool. They're rocks. Rocks are always cool. Look at that. It's got some fortifications, a little bit of staining. I hope Jeff is seeing these. I told him I was going to send him one of the big good ones when I was in Mexico, but they took it. Weird little conglomerate here. Fun mix of stone in that one. Might make an interesting cab if it holds together. Oh, for sure, Sonia. He went and grabbed another girl, and she came over and picked out a few. Like, two of the TSA agents were definitely in on it together down there while I was leaving Mexico. And they went through all my rocks one by one. And the girl right in front of me, like, picks out a couple. She's like, oh, that one, that were like not even big ones. And she stuck them straight in her pocket and then walked away. I was like, oh, that's how you guys officially confiscate materials now? Is you grab them and put it in your pocket and walk away? Total joke, but whatever. I wasn't trying to start fights at the airport and have them take everything. Because the last thing I wanted to do was start a commotion and have them take, I don't know, the few that they left me here. Oh, this one was funky. Look at it. How weird is that? It's only like half the stone. Oh, yeah, Julie, it's such a shame. And they told me, like, they took all the bigger ones and they were saying, like, oh, yeah, anything bigger than this is too big. It could be used as a weapon. And then, literally, as soon as you get through TSA, they're selling big, like, 5 and 10 pound crystals in the airport that you can then put in your carry on and take home in your carry on. So it's like, you're telling me these rocks were too big. And quote unquote, these rocks could be a weapon that were like this big, just like twice the size of these they took. And then they sell big, huge rocks literally in the gift shops right when you get past security. Like, that's a joke. There's a little tiny fortification in that. I think I already showed that one. Yeah, they were fun. Again, nothing super exciting, but a couple small agate bits. Some that aren't agate at all, but just like some feldspar quartz mixes I thought might be fun to polish. Some chunks of calcite I broke out of a seam out of the wall. Oh hey, we missed that one. This little guy looks funny. Let's see, any other super cool ones in here? Before I give up on showing these. This little one. When I first saw this, I thought it was like a little piece of natural turquoise. This one's kind of mossy. or plumy. I guess maybe more call that plume. And what's that? It's yeah, Ryan. Unfortunately, we weren't checking any bags. Um, if I had checked a bag, yeah, better believe it, I'd have put them in there. But we pack pretty light. Didn't take any checked bags this time. That one was interesting. This one has a really nice micro texture. That one was really interesting. It's like spongy, like a spongy material. Like a cloud encased in the quartz, a plumy something. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Julie, I like that one too. Let me see if there's any other ones to show you that are really exciting. I looked at that one. It looks like I missed one piece of sea glass. I had given all the sea glass to my mother-in-law, but missed this one. Big pill-shaped sea glass. And these ones are kind of fun. This one was a little weird, just unlike a lot of the other stuff at the beach. Unusual in comparison to most of what I was finding. And then again, I just want to show this one more time because this was the same as the really big one they took. That was really nice. Oh, hey, there's Ma. Hold on. Ma came back. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh, I hear you now.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm not sure.
A reset. I tried to find other headphones and couldn't. And whatever. Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a little chip of the really, really nice material that they took. Had a big, large chunk of this. It was so cool.
That's such a bummer.
Jaspery and mossy. Like, there. You can see some spots were like mossy jasper running through.
That's a really pretty little piece.
And I had one about the half the size of my palm that they
That's
took. Alright, let's add you back on here. There we go. Sorry, with my headphones in, hopefully you guys can't hear me take a drink. I just realized that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what everyone wants to hear.
I didn't hear it.
And next for my ASMR stream, I'm gonna have a snack. Maybe potato chips.
And suddenly I'm hungry.
Me too. I kind of fell asleep instead of having a proper lunch and accidentally took a nap and almost missed my own stream. I woke up at 1:58 and looked at the clock and was like, "Oh no."
Yep, that must have been right when you sent me the link.
Yep. I woke up and was like, "Oh, I'm surprised Mo wasn't messaging me, wondering where I was."
I had kind of I was trying to get this to a place where it wasn't on the 180 and making loud grindy noises, so
Yeah.
I think we were both a little you were focused on sleeping, I was focused on getting the noise stuff out of the way.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't. I had been working on the shells for a little bit, but I just took a little rest, and I've just been so mentally exhausted lately. I can pass out in like 30 seconds.
And look, there's Cheryl. Cheryl, I got your DM. Theo did get your present. There was some live we were on, and he was in the chat and said that he got it and loved everything. I think maybe you must have missed him saying that. But I'll message you back when I'm done.
Well, I went for my super broken in diamond grit tip because I didn't want to be too aggressive on these shells, but my really broken in one isn't like doing anything. We're gonna switch to a new tip.
What's the grid on it?
Oh, just one of these set of
who knows?
Yeah.
I've
got my big cutter just sitting there. They're like approximately 180 grit, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the general area.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that other one was broken into like a 300 something. It's getting kind of smooth. Even now I'm trying not to press because I know how quick it can eat through this material. So I'm just like trying to give it little feather touches so I don't just eat right through the shell.
Yeah, it's definitely a pressure situation.
So what else has been new? We haven't really chatted a lot lately. I know you guys have been doing the cab competitions and stuff, but anything else new and exciting rock-wise?
I mean, I don't know. There's always, cool rocks coming in the mail. I just went on a day trip up to Angels Camp.
Oh, nice. What'd you find up there?
Calaveras County. Well, I was going to a rock shop that I'd wanted to go to that my parents had told me about that they loved, and it was amazing. It's like a museum basically. Um,
Nice.
but I just ended up getting a couple little fossil fish because they were very inexpensive, and why not, right? And
Yeah.
but it was pretty funny because we took the trip up there Tuesday, which is my husband's. Basically, it's like his Sunday. Um, and like we get there and there's a sign on the door that's like January 13th will be closed, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding. We had just driven 2 hours, so the only thing open on the entire street was a bar. So we went in there and talked with the people that, the locals or whatever. They're like, yeah, they'll be back tomorrow. And we ended up like going up to. She told us of a little creek, and we went and checked it out. And we ended up just staying the night so that we could go back in the morning. Um, but it was a little too deep to actually. I could see a bunch of really cool rocks out in the middle of the creek, but I didn't have a change of clothes with me, so
Oh yeah.
I was not about to wade. I wasn't going to wade 3 feet into a creek, 3 feet of
Right.
water with no other clothes to change into. Um, so yeah, I mean that was my attempt at. But as far as like other stuff that's going on, like I'm about to start trying silversmithing. I've got
Nice.
almost all the stuff I need to do it. I'm just kind of chipping away at the list. I have a plan and field put together, kind of like a must-have to get started list, and I'm chipping away at it. Um, just got a couple more things to get that I'll get on, next paycheck that comes through the bank. I'll get the last couple things, and then hopefully be able to start setting stuff, and
Nice. I might
it'll
have
be
to poke you
interesting.
to. I might have to get you to share that list.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a pretty comprehensive little quick thing, and I'm sure that they would have absolutely no problem even posting it maybe to display for everybody. Um, but it's just kind of like there's stuff you want, but what do you absolutely need to get started? And I did silversmithing maybe 20 years ago. I didn't have the patience for it. Like I could do it, but I kind of hated it. Um, so I'm just kind of hoping that in my older age, I've mellowed out enough that I will be a little bit more patient, and I just think it'll be really fun to set stuff and come up with different interesting ways of doing it. Because you know me, I'm not going to just want to be standard about anything.
Yeah.
But we'll
Oh,
see.
I'm
We'll
sure
see.
you'll.
We'll see if I'm. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're driven
I have
enough.
no.
You can do it.
I think I can do it. I just don't know if I'll enjoy it because I
Yeah, if you'll have
really
the
like.
sanity to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is because and I don't. Will I be sitting there wishing I was making rock signing? But we'll see. So that'll be soon.
Nice. Yeah, I've been slowly getting some things here and there, and been telling myself I'm gonna get into it, and I just got a couple connections to people who've been doing it for decades,
Right.
and I'm gonna try and yeah start getting more into it. I don't know if you saw or if you even I don't know if I shared it in your group or not, but my wife rides horses with some ladies who do faceting
Oh,
and stuff. So, and one of them is like
right,
actually
right.
a
Yes, I
fairly
did see
well
something.
known. Yeah, she did like the famous COVID cut. She actually designed a gemstone that looks literally like the the whatever molecular structure or
Like,
whatever you
yeah,
call it,
I did
the
see that
shape
on
of COVID.
Discord. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be helpful to have people that know what they're doing that you can immediately ask questions. uh, I'd be lost without it. I mean, there's always the, University of YouTube, but it's much easier to have someone you can ask and just show what you're
Yeah.
doing and say, what can I do to make this easier or whatever. So bless this beautiful community.
Well, that shell's done. It was, I think when I started, this one was like half covered in gunk,
Wow,
like the whole top half,
that difference.
right? Still maybe a little bit back here I can clean up, but
Oh, you're actually gonna, you can see through the quartz now.
well, that's looking real nice.
I just love how subtle the pink and green in it is. It's super pretty. Like, I've just been sitting on these little crystals and wanting to do something like this for a while. So it's fun to actually see it come out of my head. And, you know, it's pretty early, so I should shut up because who knows, I could let this thing fly and break into the last one.
Oh man,
That was
right.
that one was more of a bummer because the top part, because I wanted to do a triangle like this because it's like a mimicking the shape of the crystal structure. And the last one that I did, it had like tourmalines in it. It was tourmalinated quartz, and I wrecked it. It was my last little piece I had of it. It's so sad.
Yeah, I remember you sharing some pictures. At
Yeah,
least I think of that
yeah, I
one.
did.
Yeah.
I think so. It was very similar to this. It was different pieces. Like those are still in that drawer where I'm mad, and I haven't even looked at it since I put it in there. But it's the same exact concept. And I had prepared the quartz to do this, and just hadn't done it yet. So I was like, I could do that. Like when you said you wanted to do the lava, I was like, I can do the part where I put the tourmaline in it first, and then it's just because this is mindless. Like all the annoying stuff where you really have to pay attention already happened.
Yeah. I had to go drain my water really quick.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, I had.
Bye, Greg. Your dinner.
Oh, who's leaving, Greg? All right, take it easy, Greg. I had a moment in Mexico where I thought I found a meteorite.
Whoa, what is that?
Um,
Piece of tin? Aluminum? What is
right?
that?
It's like aluminum or tin or something. I reached down. I
Does
saw
it
it.
feel really?
Was that?
Is it really light,
Yeah, it's definitely
weight
not
wise?
like heavy enough to be lead. It's soft like lead or aluminum. I
Right.
can definitely press into it. So like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I make an
Interesting.
impression
It's like, is
into
that
it.
sort of like what? Do you think that's something that got melted?
Yeah.
It's like they can look so natural and organic when they've been melted that like I don't ever know if did
Yeah.
Earth do
It
that or
was
did
just
humans do that? Like is that thrown in a fire?
right. It was just churning in the waves with a whole bunch of rocks. And I actually found it while
Right.
filming. I'd been filming for like a few minutes, just picking up rocks. And so when I put out a
Cool.
video of my rock hounding Mexico, I'll leave that little part in there where I find that. And I'm like, oh my God, is that a meteorite? And I was like, nah. It was definitely a little too light. Like it was
It's
heavier
still neat.
than, yeah, I felt like it was heavier than aluminum should be, but definitely too light to be lead.
Right. Interesting.
Right, I'm gonna go on to this one that's got the big barnacle-y bit I've got to remove.
Okay. That'll be fun to watch you blast through.
Right. Oh, I just realized what it actually is. It's one of those other shells that has that little bit of orange
Oh yeah,
stuff in there.
with the little like mandarin orange looking slices in it.
Yeah. So here's that same one that I showed you, but now that it's dry, so you can see how the color kind of changes and it gets like
Ooh,
dry
that's
looking. Yeah, but I
cool.
kind of want to polish them so that they hold the color a little better. Because when they look wet,
Right. Oh, I bet you could. Maybe just get some like buffs or something. So it's not and start at like I don't know like
oh,
1200 or something. So it's polishing it but not removing material.
Damn it, it put me vertical. Why would you do that? I don't want to be vertical.
There you go. You're back.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of experimenting with these. Actually, I might try and
Yeah,
peel
it's
some of this
nice
one
when you've
off
got so much
first.
material you really can play around.
Yeah, it looks like I can peel a whole lot of this off first. Save myself so much effort with the Dremel,
Yep.
the vibration on the hands.
Hopefully it'll pop right off.
I mean, a lot of it is, and then I can just finish up the rest with the Dremel, but it's flaking off some fair layers here. I now work with a lot of customers who are dealing with arthritis and carpal tunnel and, such
Right.
pains, and some older
Yep.
folks, and we have to get them a lot of stuff for that. And it's amazing how many artists I've met, and people are like, oh yeah, I did lapidary, I did smithing, I did this and that are customers of mine. That it's like, oh
Oh,
great,
nice.
they've all got decrepit old hands. Is this what I'm looking forward to?
Yeah, I feel like I've been really lucky because I've been making things my whole life and I don't have anything going on like that yet. And now I'm going to knock on some wood.
Oh yeah, I definitely already
So
do.
there's people that have been doing it like that kind of thing like a lot less time than me and they're struggling with stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I can't imagine not being able to work with my hands.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Oh, keep forgetting about the chat. Hey, what's up, Zen? How you doing, man? Got Zen popping in.
Hi, Zen.
I'm just cleaning up some seashells from Mexico, removing all the gunk off of them, and this was one that was covered in the gunk just like that. Removed it all. Get the pretty nacre stuff showing.
It's pretty cool how well those things polish up.
Over this next week, everyone, well, I don't know when they'll receive them, but by Monday or Tuesday this next week, I'll have shipped out all of the poppy jasper to everyone.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you should talk about that whole event you're doing.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I guess I had enough people, so I like just kind of stopped announcing it so that more people were like, I want to do it, because I'll
Right?
need to go
Yeah.
out with Zen. Maybe
Get
Zen will
more.
want to take me out and get more, yeah. Because I ran out of poppy jasper, I gave it all away. So for those who don't know, I went out with Zen Minerals in like November, October, something around there, and we got a whole bunch of poppy jasper and some other various jaspers and like a cool plasma agate looking one and a septarian nodule, all from this one spot. And he donated some. He donated one for Katie Did Rocks and gave one to Jeff. And Katie did auctioned off one that he sent and one or two that I sent. I don't remember what I sent. But we sent her a
Nice.
couple poppy jasper, and then now this event is going to be a whole bunch of people in the community are going to slab them up. All the big ones I have. Here, I guess, yeah. I'll grab the camera and we'll look. It's a little sloppy and it's not well lit, but it's under the work table here. So here's where I'm working. And then right down at my feet, just by the foot pedal, here's the big poppy jaspers with their
Look at
name
all.
labels on it to the people they're going to. And here's like the
Nice.
big monster one. Yeah, so those
Who's cutting the
are ones
monster?
going out to people. Um, well, that's the last one that's still undecided, actually. Um, I
Maybe
gotta
somebody
double
would
check my list of
feed for
names
that
because
one.
I swear there was someone else like who is it? No, who is it on Discord? No Tomas. That's Who is that again? I'm trying to think
Tom,
of their
Rob
YouTube name.
Thomas. Rob,
Yeah,
Rob Thomas.
yeah. I think he had a saw that was big enough. One or two people who had larger saw and said they want to cut it. I've got to go back and look. But all the other ones have a name on it. Um,
Right.
I've even got one for you that's small enough that you can cut it up.
Oh, great.
Where is it? Got one that says Ma on it.
I'm just so bad at cutting.
What's that?
I'm so bad at cutting, but I'll do it. If it'll save time for you, I'll do it.
Oh, it's not to save time for me. I'm just sending you some so you can cut up some little pieces of poppy for yourself.
Oh, okay. That's so sweet.
Not necessarily for the event. It's the big ones I want slabbed up for the event. And I've
Right.
just got some little pieces I'm gonna
You're just
throw
being
your way.
generous. Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, please don't make me cut something and then send it to somebody and then they're having to make something out of it.
Yeah, Cheryl, that's kind of what I was thinking is something like that. We call it beer canite.
That's funny.
Anyway. So yeah, a bunch of the poppy jaspers are now going out to people. There's just that one more big guy I gotta look. I know there was a few more people in the Discord previously that said they have big saws and want to participate. So I have enough people to cut
Right.
now. And those will
And
go
then what do you
out,
do
get
at the,
cut. Those get sent
what
back.
do they do?
What's that?
So
You were
you
cutting out a
send them
little
out, people
bit.
cut them, then they send you what, like half a bagel?
Yep. So I just want,
Sorry.
it depends whether or not they are going to make cabs as well, but I want like
Right.
about half the slabs back from each person, and they can keep the other half of the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving the direction of slabbing for pretty much all the pieces up to the person cutting it and their saw and however they can get it fit and work. There's like maybe
Right.
one or two that I might be like, oh, try and cut it this way.
Right. If you can
Um,
clearly see where the poppies be, yeah.
yeah, or specifically, hold on, I gotta take the name off of this one because it is someone who likes to remain private. But this guy here, oh, we're gonna have to take this one into the light because this one is the one that was on the thumbnail.
Yeah, that thing is bonkers.
Oh, that's heavy. Hold up one-handed and show like this, but
What a
look at
beautiful
it.
rock. Yeah, that's
That one was
special.
insane. That one is so cool.
Can't wait to see that slabbed up.
Oh yeah.
That's the next thing I'm saving up for actually is an auto feed saw.
Oh nice.
I just can't. I waste so much quartz. I waste so much of it because I can't cut it thin enough, you know? And it's so
Yeah.
hard to that like it's just got to happen. Like I need to be able to cut. You know, I don't need big thick pieces. I need thin pieces. And when you try to do thin ones by hand, they break so often. So
Anyway, so
another
yeah, so the slabs
man.
will go out. I kept getting what I was talking about here. Yeah. So the slabs will go out to people as stage two, or like sorry, so finish stage one, people will slab them up, send me around half of the slabs back. Then I will take some of those slabs. I'm gonna keep at least one slab from each stone that I may do a big flat polish on with my drill press if it's too big for my
Ooh,
flat lap. And then send slabs out to people in the community who will make cabochons. They will then get to keep whatever excess material they have for making the cabs and send me back one or two cabs per person.
mm-hmm.
Then for part three, those cabs will get sent out to smiths, jewelry wrappers, like people who do nice wrapping, or silversmiths, etc. and we'll have them made into some very nice pieces, and then they will be auctioned off, similar to Katie did's idea. I'm hoping to do something that's charity oriented, maybe something
Right.
towards like kids and science as well, something to endorse the sciences, and I really like that whole idea. So yeah, we'll kind of auction them off. We'll make sure some money goes back to the artists who do any like especially silversmithing, with the price of
Yep.
silver shooting up and all that right now, it's quite expensive. We'll make sure the artists
Yeah.
get paid
Yeah.
for their jewelry work, and
Yeah.
then the excess will go off to charity. I'm still
Smart.
debating whether or not I'm gonna just bite the bullet and pay for all the shipping out of my pocket, or if I'm going to take a little bit from the auction to help cut, because this is a lot of shipping all these big rocks out to people,
Yeah.
getting them back,
I
shipping
think
the
like
slabs out, getting them back, shipping the cabs out, and then shipping the auction pieces out. It's like I started adding up some like ideas of the shipping, and I was like, oh no, I'm looking at like over $300 out of pocket.
yeah, don't do that. Just like build it in however you need to, because you shouldn't be like running a loss trying to make some money for people.
I mean, it's for fun though, yeah. I don't know. This was more of a like I want to do some community. This is more about getting us in the lapidary community just doing some fun themed idea together, because you guys do your themed cabs competitions on the Discord. I've been
Mhm.
finding that fun. Julie and Brian did one on their Facebook recently with the faces and the rocks competition, and I was like,
Cute.
I want to do another little something. I did my faceting one with the Lake County Diamonds, and that got me
Yeah,
really.
that was fun.
I just loved seeing what our community produced from that. The most exciting bit was like
For sure.
seeing what everyone made, and I'm like, I got such a, I guess, a high from that, you could say, that I need to do it again. I'm hooked,
Sure. It's super fun. Anything
right?
where you can like get everybody involved, as many people involved as possible, is so much fun.
And like, I mean, if you ask my wife, she's into it just for the simple fact that there's 25 pounds of rocks right there leaving my house.
Yeah, I mean, they
Oh,
will be coming back to a degree, but just not as much.
right.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, about half of them will be coming back. She's like, damn it.
Right, but think about it too. When they come back, they're processed, then like you can sell them and donate money, and yeah, that's all around good.
All right, they can go in my slab bins. But yeah, I want to
Yeah.
polish one slab of each so that when people send back their finished pieces, like the whoever does the smithing or wrapping and stuff, I can have a
Mm-hmm.
slab to set it on and be like, here's the slab of the host material
Here's
this
where the
came from.
came from. Yeah, that'll be cool. Have you done that kind of flat polishing? You were saying you were going to use your drill press. Are you going to put like 4-inch discs on it or something? What are you going to do?
Yeah, let me show you.
Hey, hi,
I've
Julie.
got I've got these ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was wondering. Cool.
Yeah, I've got like
Good.
20 plus of these discs. I've got a whole bunch of new ones too. Like an entire two sets of new pads for those. So I'm all set up to work the slabs when they come in and do the flat polishes on them once they get worked up. So that part should be pretty quick.
Man, flat polishing. Dear God, I hate it so much, and I have to do it all the time. It's like I wish my brain would stop having ideas that include massive amounts of flat polishing.
Yeah.
Because man, it's
Oh,
hard.
Daniel, sorry, I will get to your question. Also Zen, I yeah, oof, that one's gonna be tricky for a cut. I have some ideas how I want it cut. And Julie, no, we did talk about it earlier. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna make it to Tucson this year. Too much with school and work right now. I'm in school 4 days a week. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm in school from like 8:30 or 8:10 a.m. Yeah, 8:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and then I've also got class for
Okay.
half the day on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's
Right. Yeah. There's
nonstop for me.
not a whole lot of time.
Yeah. Today is my only day off because my teacher canceled class today. Oh, and I guess Monday because it's a no school day holiday. Ryan asked if that was grooved for wire.
If this is? No. It's
That's
just
just the gap between the layers.
it's yeah. Whatever I do end up smithing to make it will cover that gap. But yeah, I mean
Um,
you could I guess technically, but I'm not gonna wire wrap it. I'm gonna wait and set it. Or at least I'm gonna
and
try, I should
Daniel,
say.
just to answer your question you asked before, sorry. So as far as the poppy jasper, this is not Morgan Hill poppy jasper. This is like 3 or 4 hours, heck, maybe even 5 hours away from Morgan Hill. It's way up Northern California.
That's what I
But
figured.
it's
I
yeah,
figured it
there's
was
still
from
poppy
up there.
jasper.
Yeah, Morgan Hill's not the only place you can find it.
Yeah, just famously, there's the Morgan Hill poppy jasper by name, but it's all
Yeah.
from the same exposure in California, just along the whole range, west of the
Yep.
Sierras.
Okay. Can I move along to the 600 disc? Let's find out. Or we'll like stay here and fuss for another hour on
But
oh,
that being said, I did try and go look all around Morgan Hill at the few public areas that are left up there, because people said there's spots to find it and access it, but they didn't share said spots with me, and I went and looked all along the creek and used all sorts of maps, and I couldn't find any of this public access they were talking about. There's a whole bunch of homes along it, and it's like you'd have to walk through people's yard to get to
yeah,
the
that's good.
public parts of the creek, and I'm like, well, that's not happening. Oh, okay, my headset said it's gonna turn off, apparently.
No, but you look at the blob of resin that I accidentally got stuck up in that corner. It's looking good though, I think. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it when it looks like it does in my brain, or at least close.
yeah, I think it's looking nice.
And I think I can actually move to 60. Thank you.
So I realized what was going on the first time I tried this off camera earlier. All this gunky stuff on the shells is almost too soft for the diamond, just like how diamond won't, really
Just
mess with
like
your skin.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's just
like
smoothing.
too soft, so I had to, the scraping it off seemed to help a ton.
Right. Yeah, it's like it just won't drip on it. It just mushes out of your way.
Yeah, but if I can scrape it
I'm
down
not
to a
even out
single
of it.
layer, yeah, if I can scrape it down to one layer like that, it comes off really quick.
Right.
Again, I'm using no pressure. If I put pressure on this, I would melt like right through the shell.
Right. You can really see them now.
It's funny. I kind of feel like I'm working at a nail salon, trimming like or shaving down really large nails and like trying to get that delicate
Right? You're like,
shine.
get that cutting that cuticle.
Right,
Chris's secret talents. Manicures by Chris.
right. Well, I don't know if this is actually a clam, but could we call it a clamacure?
Sure.
Just to be punny and
That's funny.
stupid.
Yes. 100%. I love it when tabs are the perfect size that you don't have to drop them.
Right.
Like I dropped these ones on 180, so I've got like more control, but it's so nice to just be able to use your hand to do the little tiny movements you need to make.
Yeah, I definitely prefer working without a dop if I can.
Yeah. So sometimes, like I always kind of do it, even if it's no matter what the size is when I'm first shaping it. But after that, if it's big enough, so like as long as I feel like I've got enough control over it,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a much quicker experience for sure when you're. Oops,
I
not
feel
having to
like
drop it.
as much as I'm used to working with dots, um, I just I don't know. I feel like I get a much better sense for the shape when I'm doing it by hand. How well the dome,
Right.
how
I
even
could
the dome
see
is.
that.
Yeah, like I can feel weird little bumps in the dome when I'm doing it by hand.
Right. And see, that's the thing too. Like by the time I'm here to 600, I'm almost always taking my thing off the dock and just using my hands, no matter the size of it. Because then you're just finessing it. You're not shaping it as much anymore.
Yeah. All
Yeah, I
right,
think
I'm
it's just
getting
a
there with
personal
this.
preference of like where do you have the right control.
About to get to this big barnacle looking bit and try and melt it down.
It's kind of cool. Maybe
Oh
make
yeah,
it a
it's pretty
second.
soft.
Like,
It's it's gonna go away pretty quick.
it's like bye bye.
Try and get you guys a slightly better view. My stand here broke, so I can't really adjust the phone too much. I need to get a new one, unfortunately. Yeah. Show you how big that little chunk is we're taking off here.
Did I see earlier that someone's doing a live show tonight? Do you do a live?
Getting what?
I think that I saw earlier that I think maybe Les is doing a live sale tonight. I just wondered if anyone knew when that was.
Oh yeah. Neji, you haven't missed much. Just been mostly polishing up these shells, like removing this crud on the shells that I got from Mexico. All this stuff that's on the outside, making them look like this. The insides are nice and have this nice shiny nacre, but so does the outside. It's just hiding under this gunk and needs to be revealed. So I'm just getting a bunch of gunk off of some of these
He's doing shell
to try and
removal.
use for some crafts. And then we showed off some agates that I found in Mexico. Took a look at some of these earlier. But yeah,
That's
other
so
than that,
cool.
not
It's like
much.
a mental.
Like a what?
A lot of the pieces you got look like kind of like a amygdaloidal basalt, but they're just like
Yeah.
big old pockets that got filled with.
Yeah, this one's kind of random and jagged and sharp, but there was a bunch of amygdaloidal basalt there. I didn't find a whole
Yeah,
lot that was worth bringing home. There was, a little bit of this here and there, and only some of them had chalcedony in them.
right.
And to bring home just one for fun, but a fair bit
For
of that
sure.
volcanic stuff around. But then you'd get some like this that had been I think like partially filled in and then tumbled by the sea. But look at this one.
So cool. That'd make a sweet little cab.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan with this one. I don't know how deep it is.
Okay,
It's really hard to.
Ryan corrected me. That sale was last night. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. Apparently, I'm just making stuff up over here.
Okay.
I have no idea what day it is anymore.
Yeah, no worries, Daniel. A lot of people only know about the Morgan Hill Poppy Jasper. I only did. It was only thanks to Zen and Nate of Quest for Details that I was able to find out about the other stuff. Nate had started posting about it, and then Zen invited to take me out there. Which I need to hit you up if you're still hanging out here, Zen. Well, whether or not he's still in the chat, I'm gonna hit him up because I want to get back up there real soon. I might need more Poppy Jasper because I don't think I have enough to send all the people who wanted to cut some. My water ran out. I was like, why is it dripping so slow? I tried turning it up. I ran out of water. Oh, and my headset is now at 10% and my phone is at 20%. Man, my phone does not hold a charge much anymore. It was at 100% when we started this. It used to be able to stream for like 4 hours on a charge, and now 2 hours in, it's telling me it wants to die.
It's getting tight.
I mean, I've still got an iPhone 13. I know that's actually not that old, but it's at the same time it is.
I have no clue.
Oh no, Ryan, I'm not short on it. There's just I want to get more like
More people involved.
yeah, more people involved and more medium-sized pieces, more like good-sized chunks for people. I've still got I mean a couple here. Let me show you before I do wrap it up, just because rather than try and go find a different headset, I might just call it here.
That's fine.
I have a few.
I'm pretty hungry, so.
Right, I mentioned that earlier too. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm definitely hungry.
Okay, I need to get this light situation better because yeah, this is a killer one. And this is the kind of stuff I was telling you, like this weird
Neat.
weird non-red poppy jasper, but it's like poppy.
That's very cool.
But this
There's
one,
Zen.
yeah.
You
So I
said
got,
just let me know when. So looks like you're on.
yeah, yes, I did see that. Yeah, I clicked off it real quick and then saw Ryan's comment. I've got this really sweet porphyry, the writing stone
Ooh, cool.
porphyry. Yeah, this one like definitely. If you get lucky and get some cuts just right, it'll probably have some like Chinese characters in it.
That's very cool looking.
In fact, right there, that's one in Korean or Japanese. Like the two little eye-looking things and a little smirky smile with an up thing. Put that in Google Lens and see what
Mm-hmm.
that says in Korean. I know I've seen that when I was traveling too, like down in Singapore and stuff. Swear I was
You're
seeing
like,
that
I think that's an
everywhere.
actual word. Yeah.
It's like I don't know what it is, but it was on the Happy Boba place we went to.
That's very, very pretty. Look at the color in that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Here it is. This spot.
That's the best spot right there. I love all the brush shaded stuff from up in that area.
Yeah, maybe if you're free. Oh yeah, look, there's some fortifications in it a little bit.
You just let me know, and like I sometimes unfortunately like I'll be wanting to go and then it comes to it and I can't, or I'm not feeling up to it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you asking me because one of these times I'll be like, okay, it's the unicorn moment. I can do it.
Right. There's some of these hybrid ones up there where it doesn't look like poppy at first, and then as you get closer and closer, you're like, well, is it? Is it maybe? Is there? Would you call it poppy yet? It's like no, but it's little spotted. They're like globules, but not quite poppies.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, the color on it. Oh, when you get close and the
It's
blue just
uh,
white blue chalcedony starts to pop out. The micro forts in there. Look at those. Do you know how tiny those are?
teeny tiny.
Like look, those little guys down in there, so tiny.
So cool.
So yeah, I've got like six more or so of these random size. One or two are kind of poppy. A couple of them are just like random jaspery
Right.
things from the trip. This one was just weird. Just unlike a lot of the other ones up there, so I
Beautiful color.
just took it. But yeah, maybe I misworded that, Ryan. It's not that I don't have enough. It's just
You
there's
want to
always going to
include
be more
more.
people. Yeah, I know if I keep mentioning it, there's going to be more people who want to participate.
For sure. And it's like get as many people as you can because that'll be so fun.
Those are some interesting words that I'm not sure how to say. Kukanusa, Montana.
Has BC stuff in it? British Columbia? What am I? Am I missing something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He said, oh, erratics. He's at glacial erratic zones, and he's hoping there's Alberta, BC, Montana. Okay, I'm assuming it means like how the glacier erratic zones have deposits of all
Yeah.
sorts of weird scraped off minerals from up there.
Are you gonna focus? There it is.
Ooh, looking nice. I'm
Look at
trying
that
to find
stupid glob of resin.
the. Aside from that, looking really nice.
I just love how subtle the colors are in it.
Yeah.
Fun.
trying to look
I'll spend
for. I did a couple more
take
stones. I did do my
resin bit
flat lap
out.
out. Like, I was gonna try and show you guys these stones I had done recently before we leave, but I actually don't know where I put them. Like, no, end of November or
Hmm.
so, I did make a couple stones real quick one day, and I don't think I ever did any videos or any clips on them, but I've got a few things I got to do for people, like my buddy who sells the rocks down here that I was talking about earlier. He had
Right.
someone bring him this bracelet, and they wanted me to make a stone for it. It's like
Oh, cool.
some little.
Was it like a watch or something?
Yeah, it had a stone in it, I guess, that popped out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
Just had like a stone in there that popped out, and they just want like some sort of new stone in there. So I'm gonna
Nice.
find something to pop in there for her. Looks like there's something blue down in there.
That'll be fun.
The
There's
backing of
something
the
like
old whatever.
challenging and well, I enjoy it, like making something fit into another size. It's both extremely annoying and also so satisfying when you finally get to it.
Yeah,
Like making it to an exact size. I've only done it one time, and it was tough, but it was so satisfying when it worked.
yeah. I didn't really have the heart to say anything, but let's see if it shows here. Oh, it's upside down. She said it was silver. I was like, it definitely doesn't feel like silver. It's like it's so it's like weightless. It's like featherweight
It could
metal.
be hollow. I bet it could
It
be
says
hollow. It's hollow
yeah.
form.
It says 925 Mex GS69.
It's Mexican.
So my thought was
It
is that it
looks
was
like
just
silver. I don't
yeah. I know this is hollow. Like you can see down in there, there's nothing in there. This whole thing's hollow.
right.
But
Those
it
links could
also
spell.
yeah, it looked plated is all I was thinking. Like there was some spots
No
where it
clue.
seemed
It looked like you could see through to a base metal.
yeah, well in some of the corroding spots, I don't know, it's hard to find now. There's like little actually right next to the stamp, like the way it was corroded, like those dots. I don't know, it didn't seem like any normal silver tarnish, it just I don't know. I've got some silver stuff and
I don't
just it
know,
feels so
but I
light.
guess
Speaking of aluminum
right.
and beer canite, like much like my meteor wrong, it was fairly lightweight. I was gonna compare. I kind of spilled the beans. I thought about doing a fun little video with Allison where I kind of pretend and be really excited, just like, did I find a meteorite in Mexico? And just assume it was a meteorite, and then we test it and find out it's not. I'm like, I'm
Right.
pretty positive it's not.
But it would be very educational.
Yeah. Well, and then we can compare it. I'll get out my actual meteorites, like, oh my gosh, if I can get this open. Like, here's an actual meteorite from that area, and
Cool.
look at the difference.
Oh yeah, massive difference.
So yeah, this is my Campo de
Very
Cello,
cool.
very large for me, my biggest meteorite.
I want to get that kind that you can etch.
Yeah, something with the Widman Stanton
I've had
pattern.
yeah, I've had one in my eBay shopping cart for like a year. I just keep not doing it.
Hey Rufo and Ma, were you able to get any of the crud off the shells with the Dremel? I found some sea biscuits at the beach, and I wanted to know if the Dremel would work. Yes, so before we go, before my phone dies, let me give you a little update here, Patricia. Thank you, Ryan. So, tried a couple methods at first. My first try was the wire brush. That was a no-go, as all that really did was kind of took off some, but it bronzed this stuff. So all that gunk there, it like just bronzed it and made it look like pyritized and kind of made it look like a falsely pyritized shell. I was trying to do it with that, but it needs a lot more. Anyway, that did not work too well. So then I switched to drum sanding discs. I didn't use this actual one, but I used a couple of those, and what started happening is they don't like getting wet, so they popped off and they fell apart while getting wet. So I lastly switched to just a diamond bit, and to get the thick layers of crud off, I took, where is it now? So to get the really thick layers, I took this little diamond bit and got up in here like this, and like tried to peel off some of the thicker layers, and then went attacking the rest with the Dremel here, and it worked really well. Just not using like any pressure. Here's an entire one I did. This whole like thing here was covered in this crud. So there's like a before and after. Nice. Yeah.
And my motor died.
And my phone just yelled at me 10%, and my headphones are yelling at me 5% battery. Everything's gonna die.
Sometimes it tells you when you're done. You're not.
Right. But yeah, essentially it did work, Patricia. Yeah, Dremel works. Here's one more to look at before we go. Look at this one. It's funky.
Look at that water that's still in there.
Just right between the tourmalines, making them look like they're attached.
Yeah. Yeah.
That little bit in there.
It looks cool though. Yay.
All right. Well, flash that out of the way. I feel like there was other stuff I wanted to show you guys, but at the same time, everything's about to die on me, and I don't have any of my chargers in here. Looking around, I was underprepared for today's stream due to accidentally taking a nap. Yeah, I gotta go
I need to charge my own batteries, put food in the belly.
Yep, I gotta go do that too. Eat some food, charge my stuff up, and then probably get working on some homework because I've got work the next 3 days, and luckily no school Monday, so I'll have a little, maybe a chance to go out. Ooh, maybe rock hounding Monday. Zen, maybe Monday if you're free. Let me know. I'll text you. But I just realized that might work. That might be the one and only day I can go out, and that I won't have work or school for the next couple weeks. So yeah, anyway, thanks to y'all for coming and hanging out. I know it was nothing crazy exciting. Just watching Mom make a beautiful cab is mostly what happened today, and then me scraping at some shells.
It's fun.
It is though. It's nice to just come hang out, and because otherwise I'd just be doing Lapidary alone, and I do get more done when I'm not streaming, but it's nice to just, I don't know, feel like we're hanging out.
Yeah, it's worth the trade-off to like not get quite as much done and get to hang out for a little bit.
Right. I get a little more done when we do the Discord ones, as everyone's kind of taking their turn in the spotlight there, and then here I'm just stuck watching the chat most of the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I forget there's chat.
Oh yeah,
and I almost forgot. Tomorrow's braces day. Getting those adjusted. Unfortunately, they did tell me it was going to be like a whole nother year. Initially, I thought it was going to be shorter, but
oh no,
another year of wires up in the mouth. Gross.
Yeah. I feel your pain. I went through that. So, yeah, you have my commiserations.
You know, it's not even, the braces themselves aren't really painful in the mouth. The only thing that's painful is like when I hit my lips or something in a weird way that makes it hit the metal and break the skin, and I get a bloody gums or something. Like, that's the only part that really sucks. I keep telling them, I'm like, crank it up as fast as you need to, put in the new wire, adjust them as much as you need, like whatever the maximum you can do each visit, because I want these just done and out of my mouth like they don't hurt like in that way.
That's
But I
weird.
just want them gone. Yeah. I've jabbed myself so many times. A little wire will hang out the back sometimes and just like I'll wake up kind of fish hooked with the wire holding my cheek in there. I'm like, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, I do not miss those days, buddy.
Now
Well,
Ma is
thanks again,
making an
Chris.
hydro cab, says Jeff.
Kinda. I've considered. I got some resin so I could try doing stuff with water, but here you can look at this one.
I saw some. Oh, you did the. Yeah, I was gonna say you did that one with the little bits in there.
Yeah, Kyle called this a dried up in hydro.
Yeah, I saw someone on
Pretty
Reddit
funny.
made one where they sealed it with resin, but they filled it with snow. They did a Christmas cab, like a Intarsia
Mm,
type piece, and the inside had like little fake snowy glitter in it, so it was one of those things you could flip it and then just a little snowy scene. It was kind of cool.
nice.
But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm gonna get back to doing more of these. Probably on Thursdays and or Tuesdays are the days I'm most likely to do streaming now with this new schedule this semester. Tuesdays
Hmm.
are the best ones because I get out of class at 11 and then my wife goes and rides the horses Tuesday evening, so she gets home kind of late. And so I have a little more time to stream in the afternoons slash evenings on a Tuesday when more people might be able to join us too, like a little
There you
later than
go. That's
this right now.
yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Definitely let me
so
know.
for sure. That'll be kind of the plan going forward is not every Tuesday necessarily, but I'm hoping to do at least two a month, maybe every other week at minimum is what I'm aiming for. It just depends on what my homework workload ends up being with chemistry
Yes.
and pre-calculus because
Right.
they're kind of intensive classes.
Insanely intense. Yeah. You do what you got to do,
Yeah,
and
so it's a
we'll
lot of
yeah
credit hours, but
yeah.
anyway, I'm for the what fourth, maybe fifth time gonna say bye now, but this time actually end it, and we'll see y'all around the community. And tomorrow over on the podcast one, I'm sure Karen, or not the podcast one, on Ozone's. I'm used to it because she has a podcast Discord, but on
Right.
Ozone Fine Arts channel, Karen will see y'all there for the live tomorrow.
Indeed.
All right,
Bye,
later,
everybody.
Ma. Thanks for joining.
Of course. Bye.
Bye, y'all.